Understanding Sigma Levels and DPMO is all about answering one simple question: how often does a process make mistakes? DPMO stands for Defects Per Million Opportunities. In plain English, it tells us how many errors would occur if we had 1 million chances to get something right. Sigma level is simply another way of expressing that performance. The higher the Sigma level, the fewer defects the process produces. Let's look at an example. Imagine a company processes 10,000 customer orders each month. For every order, there are 5 things that must be correct: the customer details, product, quantity, delivery address, and invoice. That gives us 50,000 opportunities for a defect. After reviewing the orders, the company finds 25 defects. At first glance, 25 defects doesn't sound too bad, but when we convert it into DPMO, we get 500 defects per million opportunities. That performance is roughly equivalent to a Sigma level of around 4.8. Now, imagine the team improves the process by introducing validation checks and simplifying the order entry screen. The next month, they only find 10 defects. The DPMO falls significantly, and the Sigma level increases. The process hasn't become perfect, but it has become more capable and more reliable. This is why Sigma Levels and DPMO are so useful. They allow us to compare different processes fairly. For example, one department might process 1,000 orders while another processes 100,000. Looking at defect counts alone would be misleading. DPMO puts both processes onto the same scale so we can make a fair comparison. The key thing to remember is this: higher Sigma means fewer defects. Lower DPMO means better performance. You don't need to memorize the formulas. What matters is understanding that Sigma Levels and DPMO help us measure quality, compare processes, and track whether our improvements are actually making a difference. Free templates, calculators, course and resources, no sign-up needed. Head on over to simplicityhub.co.uk to take a look.